Get at me, spray her. You gonna spray her? You get her, Butters? You gonna get her now, ain't you?
You want that one? Oh, it's got block. You gotta fill it up. It's squirt. You gonna squirt pop out?
Hey! Look at it raining!
Can you squirt it up? Yeah, water. Yeah. You wanna make it rain? Do you?
Oh, you gonna spray her?
Okay.
You gotta give her one. You can't take them both.
Here. Gotta fill it up. You gonna spray?
Alright, here we go. Look. Ah, you got her. You got her.
I get you.
No, she got you that time. Alright guys, this is all for y'all. All my viewers, all my supporters, all my subscribers. I love y'all. I said one day I was going to do this for you, so here we go. Well, good morning guys. Welcome back to Poorboys Little Homestead. As always, if this is your first time here, thanks for dropping in. Feel free to drop in anytime you feel, my friend. For the rest of you that's been dropping in pretty regular, I greatly appreciate it. Y'all just continue to drop in and leave me some comments. I really enjoy reading them. Commenting back to y'all. Guys, today I'm just sitting out here on the pool deck. I about can't stay outside until the sun goes down. I get up in the morning and I do things, and it gets so hot during the day right now. I don't know about where y'all been, but it's miserable around here during the daytime. Today I think it was up to 98 degrees, and I don't know what the heat index was, but as humid as it is, it had to be up there around 108, 110. But guys, I just want to take this time to check in on y'all, see how your pool's doing. Seems like my comments has done slowed down on the pools, and I really like keeping up, knowing how everybody's pool's doing. Mine, it's been chugging right along. I ain't since the last pool video, guys, I haven't had to even shock this pool, and we've had a lot of rain. I just keep them 3 tablets in that floater out there at all times, and test it once a week, and everything's staying right on par. I ain't had to put no chlorine in it or anything. But I do want to answer a couple questions that I got before I forget. The other day I had a viewer reply and asked me a question about when you're in the pool swimming, do the posts move or anything? But guys, my posts don't move any when there's in the pool swimming. Now yeah, your liner flexes, because this liner is going to flex when you move in your water, but as far as your post, my posts don't move. Now I ain't had no bunch of teenagers in here acting crazy neither, so I don't know if it had a whole lot of commotion in it, they might move some, but usually it's just my wife and myself and my daughter and my grandson, and my niece comes over every once in a while. By the way, that was Abby and my niece and Colton, my grandson, y'all just seen swimming on the opening there. She comes over and swims with my grandson every so often, helps us with him. But no, I don't have no movement in anything. But like I said, it ain't been no teenagers with a bunch of commotion going on in there neither. So I don't know if that's it. Maybe if you just put the pool up and it's moving like that, maybe your sand hasn't settled and everything's settled in place yet. I know y'all seen, or I guess y'all seen, if you went seen all my videos from putting this pool up from the beginning when I leveled the sand and all, I used a laser level and everything was perfect, but this pool still settled. But I had sand on that back side over that deep to get mine level. So of course it's gonna settle some, and I knew it was gonna settle some, but it ain't bad. You can look at the water line around the ring there and tell it didn't settle bad, but it did settle right there in the beginning. So if your pool's freshly put up, maybe it ain't settled yet. And also that's why I suggest it, and also I did the mine putting concrete blocks under each post. Because that little end on that post ain't that big around, and it's going to settle in that sand and stuff. The other question, I get a lot of questions about this Polaris vacuum out here. And I get some questions about what size pump. Now guys, I can't just go and tell you and guarantee you what'll work and what won't work, but all I can tell you is the pump I got, which is the Sand Pro 75D, and that's a 3/4 horsepower motor, and I can't remember right off the top of my head, but I'll look it up and I'll put it on the screen, the gallons per minute that pump pumps. And right now y'all can see that vacuum is out there working. But with that Sand Pro 75D with a 3/4 inch horsepower motor, with that sprinkler running, that vacuum sometimes works right and sometimes it don't. Because it's got to have so much pressure to make it change positions, to go in reverse and then forward. Right now it's working fine. Now I can turn that sprinkler off, and we usually leave it off at night and stuff, and that's when it does its good vacuuming. But that's why I suggest not going any smaller than the 3/4 horsepower or the gallons per minute. And like I said, I'll put that on the screen. Just because I know when I turn that sprinkler on there, if that motor was any smaller, it wouldn't run it at all with that sprinkler on there. So that tells me that that's pretty much the smallest motor you can get and run that vac. And if you don't know that Polaris 65 vacuum, it ain't really a vacuum. It ain't sucking. It's working off of your return water coming back into your pool. And I have a video on that. If any of you's interested, go to my playlist and look in pool related videos, and there's one on the Polaris 65, how to assemble it and hook it up. But it sprays water out, and when it's moving backwards, it's spraying water forward, and when it goes forward, it's spraying water backwards. But down there on the little bag dragging around on the bottom of the pool, it's also spraying water, and when that bag's pulling around, that water stirs up the leaves or whatever, trash, sand, whatever's on the bottom, and then it just catches in that bag. So it's not really a vacuum. And that's why you got to have a pump big enough that your return water's got enough pressure to run that 65 the way it needs to be run. So I'm still going to say I wouldn't go under 3/4 horsepower and whatever gallons per minute that one pumps. And I'll put that on the screen because I can't rightly remember right off the top of my head, and I don't want to say it and it'd be wrong. I haven't had to backwash my sand filter. Like I said earlier, I think it was in the last video, the only times I've done it was just to make a video. And one time I was draining the pool and it didn't need it then. I said, well, I got to drain some water down. But now as hot as it is, we can get 4 inches of rain and fill it up till it's running over the side. And I don't even fool with it because it's so hot and evaporating so much water. We just got a rain, ain't been about 5 days ago, and it was right up to the top of that white, right there to the brown line. At 5 days, you see the evaporation, it done went down. But guys, like I said, leave me some comments down there. Let me know how y'all's pool's going, how you enjoying it. I really enjoyed this. All of my life, I don't want no pool. They too much trouble. I ain't having no pool. Well, that grandbaby changed my mind. And it ain't been bad, but, and that brings up another thing. It ain't been bad, but I'm here every day where I can take care of it and keep my eye on it. But I still believe one of the reasons that this pool stays so clean and I don't have to do no chemical adding and stuff. One, because it don't get swam in that much. Because like I said on the last video, your suntan lotion, sunblock and all that, when you're getting in your water with that stuff on, that affects your water. And I was telling y'all about keeping your basket cleaned out and your skimmer cleaned out and your vacuum cleaned out. Don't let them bugs and leaves stay in them baskets, because they start decaying and that affects your water. And one other thing I forgot to say on the last video is every time we get through swimming, we admittedly, you don't leave toys, you don't leave floats, you don't leave nothing in that water, because you leave stuff out there, floaties and blow up floats and stuff. That's just more place for algae to build up on and start your algae growth. So we never leave anything in this pool. And I think that's a lot of some people's problems. And I've driven down the road and you'll see them. And I've seen people that I know they ain't got in their pool in over 2 weeks, and their stuff's still in the pool just floating around out there. Well, algae builds up on it. Just like when you start getting a line around the edge of your pool, you know you need to take a rag and clean that ever so often. But the more stuff you got in there, the more apt you're going to have algae and stuff building up in your pool. And that's one thing I did forget to mention on the last video when I was talking about how to keep your pool clean. Everything been going good. As far as the people that may be interested in how the Polaris is doing, the Polaris has been working awesome. Like I said, you keep that screen cleaned out on it. Them steps right here, guys, them's plumb nice, and I'm glad we didn't settle for the 24-inch ones, because them there's the 32, and they been nice. Ain't nobody had no trouble getting in and out. They good and sturdy, they don't move. So far I've been happy with everything here. I mean, it's been doing good. I hope I don't jinx myself and it all goes haywire right after I make this video. But myself, I don't hardly get out here and swim as hot as it's been the last couple, 3 weeks. I don't hardly get in the water till the sun gets down behind these trees you see behind me. It's so hot I don't even want to go swimming. And that's another thing there, guys. If y'all don't know, and some of you may not know this, but that, I call it a sprinkler. And that's the DIY one I made myself. You can buy one of them that hooks to your outlet or your return, port A or port B. But that thing helps keep the water cool. Like I said, our temperature has been so hot around here, that water can get up to 92, 93 degrees in there. Well, the days that it done that, I could leave that sprinkler running all night, which my setup is, like I said before, is running 4 hours on, 4 hours off on a timer. And everything pool related, guys, I'll leave in the description below to my Amazon affiliated links. That timer's on there too. But I can leave that sprinkler running that night, and the next morning that water will be almost 10 degrees cooler. So from anywhere from 7 to 10 degrees cooler. So when I look at my pool and it ain't nothing in there that needs vacuum to where I ain't worrying about if the vacuum runs or not, sometimes I'll leave that sprinkler running all day long. But like I said, the Polaris will stop working when I leave it running all the time. So I only do that during the day when I see the pool's clean or we swimming. But them sprinklers does cool your water off. I do have some news if some of you ain't seen it on my comments or otherwise. I got a website set up, PoorboysLittleHomestead.com. Y'all ought to go check that out. I worked on that quite a while trying to get that set up myself, figuring out how to do it. But once I got it figured out, I got it going. I'm gonna have some t-shirts on there. What I'm gonna just start out with two t-shirts. It's just gonna be the brown like I'm wearing, and then a hunter green, or a green. It's like a hunter green color. So I think the green and yellow looks good. We're gonna start out with them 2 color shirts on there. And guys, everything's so expensive. I'm just gonna have a few shirts to start with in each size, and put them on there and just see how it goes. And then if it seems like it's gonna be all right, then I'll maybe order some more shirts. But y'all may want to go check out my website. If you are interested in a shirt, I'm going to do a video that I post today that I'm going to open the shop part of the website up. Like, I ain't got that finished set up until I get my shirts. Then I got to figure out how to set that up. That goes into a whole nother dang, setting up how you do the getting the payment and the shipping and all that kind of good stuff. It's been a learning experience, but I'm getting it done. But like I said, I'll put that on a video the day before that I'm gonna have it to where that way if you really want the shirt, you better be one of the first ones on there, because like I said, I ain't gonna have but a small quantity in each size to get started. Plus we making the shirts here at home. We ordering the shirts and ordering the stuff, and my daughter and wife, they'll make the shirts here at the house. So until we see how it's going and how much we gonna order, that's how we're gonna do it. It's just a little bit at a time. And once that, just say if I have my large shirt sells out, I'm hoping I have it on there where I can put the number of it, and once the last one sells, it automatically put on there out of stock. I don't know that part yet. I ain't got to that in depth in setting that part of it up yet. Also, I'm trying to get my daughter to, while we do these shirts, I'm trying to get her to start doing shirts with different sayings, and we ain't really figured out how we want to set that up. May start out with a couple of shirts with different sayings on it, or we may have some different sayings on there and you can place your order, and then she'll actually make the shirt after it's ordered, which it would take it longer to get done and get it shipped to you. But that way we could put a whole bunch of sayings, or maybe have it to where y'all could request what you want put on the shirt, and she can do that. And that'll be through Poorboys Little Homestead website. But anyway, guys, like I said, I just been trying to get my gardening. My gardening's done pretty much hot as it is. It's slowed down, but I have a new gardening video update coming out in next few days. I've been doing a lot of other videos and how-to videos, and like I said, when I started this, I ain't just all about gardening, so I don't want my stuff to all be about gardening or all about how-tos. I even got some cooking videos coming up. Guys, my subscribers, it was going up real fast, and I was like, oh yes, I'm finna get to that 5,000 mark quick. And then all of a sudden it kind of leveled out and ain't been rising that fast. So if any of you watching this and you haven't subscribed to Poorboys Little Homestead, please subscribe. It don't cost you a thing, but it really helps me out on growing this channel. If you share my videos, ask your family, friends, neighbors, and loved ones, who knows, I may have something on there they enjoy watching. They might just like to listen to me talk. You never know. But I'm trying to get to that 5,000 mark, and when I get to the 5,000 mark, we're going to have some kind of video, and I'll probably be sitting right out here on the pool deck. I want to do some kind of video and give away something from making it to the 5,000. My goal was to get to that 1,000, and once I got to that 1,000, I'm kind of greedy. I wasn't looking at 5,000. My goal was to get to the 10,000 subscriber mark. And if the good Lord wants me to get there and blesses me, we'll get to the 10,000 mark. But I'm happy with where I'm at. Like I said, I just like for it to see it to get to that 5,000 here in the next few days. And I want to do, like I said, I want to do some type of giveaway. And then my next goal, guys, is going to be on that 10,000. So I need y'all to help me out. And if y'all have any kind of questions about your pool that I might can help y'all with, please comment and ask me your questions. I try to reply back to everyone's question that I can. If it ain't really a question, maybe someone just saying hello, I might just say hello, how's your day? I just love people commenting to me and asking questions and trying to keep up. I hope one day I have so many subscribers I can't keep up with doing that, but as long as I can, I'm going to try to respond and communicate with my viewers and subscribers. Because without y'all, I wouldn't have a YouTube channel. I ain't going to sit out here like some other channels. I'm doing this trying to make something out of it to get paid from it. If I wasn't getting paid from it, I wouldn't be trying to put up videos every day and every other day. I might play around with it and randomly put up something. So I'm just being straight out honest with y'all. I'm trying to get some income out of it. And the ones who out there that doing videos every day and act like that ain't what they doing it for, they lying to you. It ain't near about enough to make me a living, but it does help. Every little bit helps. Every little bit y'all go, guys, anytime y'all go to Amazon, if y'all go to the Amazon affiliated links, go through my link, go to Amazon, and once you in the Amazon, then anything you buy, it helps me out. I get just 1 or 2%, something like that, off of what you purchase, but it don't cost you a thing, but that does help me out. Any of you watching that keeps up with my gardening and my animals, I'm thinking about breeding my rabbits, but it's so miserably hot I don't really know if I want to do that right now. But I got 34 quail raising. I got 17, and then like 4 weeks later I had hatched 17 more. So I'm raising them up. Once they get 8 weeks old, I'm gonna process them, put them in the freezer. My chickens is doing good, laying eggs. Like I said, the gardening's doing good. It's done slowed down, but I'm glad it slowed down because I'm ready to slow down. But we're going to keep the garden going. We're going to keep something growing. I already seeded it. I got a video that's going to be coming out. It'll be after this video, but a video of some things I started seeding up for the fall garden. But we're going to keep some things growing and going, and how-tos and cooking. Keep going as long as we can keep her going, guys. Also, I'd like y'all to put in the comments some things that y'all would like to know. Some things that I could just sit out here and talk to y'all about. To where I feel like I'm visiting with you then. I feel like I'm answering questions that people want to know. Maybe you got a video or something you would like me to do, or a review on something, or how-to video. Give me some ideas what y'all like to see. I know it's a many of YouTubers, they got boo-koodles of subscribers and views, and they pretty much don't do nothing but talk. I'd like to be able to put a few of them videos out myself, just sit out here and talk like I'm doing right now. So I guess that's what I'm doing with this video, ain't it? I'm just testing the waters out here, see if I can just talk and get some feedback and some views. But no, my main reason when I wanted to do this video is because I want to update. I like to get the comments on how y'all's pool's doing. Answered a couple or 3 questions that I had, and I hope I ain't missing a question. I know one of the main ones was the movement in the pool, and about the Polaris and the size of the motor. And like I said, if y'all keep them floaties and toys and all that out of your pools, make them kids. How you do that is you when they go swimming and they don't get their stuff out, the next day when they want to go swimming, tell them no, they ain't going swimming today because you had to get their stuff out of the pool. And tomorrow, when tomorrow comes around, you let them go swimming, and when they get out, you remind them, get your stuff out of the pool. If they don't get all that out of the pool, next day don't let them go swimming. Now if they do that about 3 times, then make them wait a week. Say, no, you ain't going swimming this whole week because you won't never get your stuff out of the pool. Now, I ain't talking about little bitty kids. I'm talking about kids that's big enough they can put it in there, they can get it out. Whether that be your wife or brother or cousin, old as you are. Tell them by God they ain't going swimming if they can't get the junk back out the pool. Guys, I'm gonna have some videos coming up. If y'all like to cook, I got a video of making crawfish soup, and that's a very good meal. Easy to make. I'm gonna have a video coming up on grilling. Well, it's actually smoking chicken wings and grilling tomatoes and grilling okra. I'm gonna have one coming up on homemade watermelon ice cream that you don't even have to use an ice cream maker for. And then I'm gonna have one on a 3-ingredient, which I cooked a pineapple cobbler, but you can use peaches or whatever you want. So that's 4 cooking videos. If any of you interested in cooking and like good simple recipes, I like them simple and easy but yet taste good. So that's 3 videos coming up y'all may want to keep a watch out for. But guys, appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. Thanks for watching, thanks for viewing, thanks for all your support. I love you guys. If it wasn't for y'all, I couldn't be here. Now, whoever asked that question about them pipe sway, I wish somebody could have been here to see them, but I know that knocked the breath out of this old fella. Hope y'all enjoyed it, guys. That was all for y'all. So now, for the fella that asked me the question, does my pose sway a little bit? When I just done that backbuster in there, you can see, yes, the poles do a little bit of moving, if you wonder. But I don't see how they could not do a little bit of moving when you have that much water force. Thanks for watching. Hope y'all have a great day. God bless. See y'all next time.